Hi everyone, welcome to week one, pick one. Today we are going to be making the chicken picadillo. Okay, so my neighbor is Hispanic, and I had asked him, how do you say this? And he said that when there is a double L, you pronounce it as a Y, like a yo. So, Picadillo. I'm probably still not saying it right. I'm sorry. I'm horrible with pronunciations of things already, and it being another language makes it even harder for me. So, don't pick on me too hard, okay? But today we are making the Picadillo chicken, and I'm excited for this. I don't know how it's going to turn out. It has jalapenos in it, so I'm a little nervous. So the rest of this video will probably be on voiceover because I don't want to mess up the recipe by trying to talk about things while I'm trying to do everything. So I'm going to first just do everything with a voiceover, just letting you know. I'm sorry in advance. But I will see you after the filming of everything, and we will try it and we'll see if it's good. I hope you guys enjoy the video. Alrighty, everyone. So there's all the wonderful ingredients that go in this recipe. And I went ahead and I showed the book right here. I also found the book on Amazon. I'm going to see if I can link that down below. I believe that I can, but this is a new channel, so the other day it had asked me to verify some information in order to do that, so I have to see. But I did find it on Amazon, and it should be linked down below by the time that this video goes live. So, what is that remote doing there? I have no idea. Danielle probably might have put it there. My daughter's name is Danielle. She probably put it there, but that's okay. I think I move it in a few minutes. But as you can tell, I don't have the best knives by seeing how I cut through this onion. I just ordered some new knives actually because I guess you don't realize how horrible the quality of your knives are until you're filming it. I was like, man, this knife is really dull. They're all gonna notice. But I've been needing to get some new knives. I've had the knives that I currently have for a very long time. So I guess this was a good reason to get some fresh knives. And I didn't worry about showing the cutting of the onions either because I am not a chef and I am not very good at cutting. But hopefully when I get some new knives, it will definitely help me. So in that measuring cup, we did the flour and some salt. So they said to dust the chicken. So I did exactly as it said. I dusted the chicken. I hope I did it right. I feel like I did. I feel like it came out good. And I didn't coat it, so I do know that I think I did it right. Okay, I'm not used to following too many recipes. Okay, and the ones that I do follow never have said just dust the chicken or dust something. So I don't know if I did everything right, but everyone, I tried. Okay. Also, in the recipe it says to use a boiler fryer chicken. I didn't know what they were talking about by that. I literally had to Google it, and I didn't think to Google that until after I had already bought the ingredients for everything. So I was like, oh man, maybe I messed up the entire recipe. But honestly, I do now know what they're talking about. They're talking about like a smaller chicken, like a whole chicken, and cut up the pieces, and then you would have like some dark meat and white meat. I hope I'm right by that, but that's what I found on Google. I should have known already what they meant by that because I used to literally own chickens before, so I should have known. But here we are. Um, but I honestly think that it came out perfectly fine with the white meat. So I think even for the future, when I make this dish again, which I am planning on making this dish again, um, I the only things that I would change is I would cut down on the amount of jalapenos in it because it was too spicy for me, but I am someone who doesn't do any spice at all. But I am happy to report that everyone else in the house loved it. Even my daughter loved it, which is a shocker because she doesn't like anything with spice at all. And just knowing that it had jalapenos in it, she was immediately like, "No, I'm not trying that. I don't want it. I don't. No." And I said, "Okay, well, I don't do spice either. You don't have to try it, but I would like for you to try it." And sure enough, she tried it, but of course, we picked out the jalapenos for her and I. um, and she tried it and she loved it. She cleaned a whole plate of it. And I am very proud of her about that. Because she tried something that she thought she just wouldn't like, and that is another reason why I'm going on this little journey of mine, of ours I should say, because my whole family my whole family's doing it pretty much, to try new things that we normally wouldn't try. And I'm glad to see that she is liking it so far. So here we're just going to brown the chicken on both sides, not cooking it thoroughly because it's going to cook for longer later. And I will say another thing that I would change is that if you're someone who loves seasoning like how I am, I would add some seasoning to this chicken. To me, the see, I don't know what chicken picadillo. Sorry, I can't say it well. Um, I don't know what it's supposed to originally taste like because I've never had that in my life. Um, so I'm not sure. So I don't have anything to base it off of. I just don't. So I could be in the wrong here. Um, but for the future, when we make it, I will be adding a little bit of seasoning to the chicken because I'm just someone who loves a lot of seasoning. I love my garlic powder. I love onion powder. Look, it's a problem sometimes, okay? But I do love seasoning. So if you do love seasoning, add a little bit to your chicken if you want. But I will say the overall recipe was good in itself, though. So I can't complain with the way that it came out, though. So, oh, just to let everyone know, I am not that great at editing yet. I also don't like heavily edited videos. So I will gravitate to people on YouTube who don't typically edit like too heavy. I like to see the flaws in people's videos. If you drop butter on the floor, I love to see that because it is real life. And I believe in showing real life more than something that is heavily edited. I genuinely don't care too much for that. I like real life. And it's just more relatable because life is not perfect, and all the little things that happen while you're cooking, that's the beauty of life. It really is. All right, so we added in our onion, and I believe this is where we start adding in like the jalapenos and stuff. This is my first time watching it back since I cooked it. Uh, let's see, what are we going to be putting in now? Oh, okay, our tomato sauce. So 1 can of tomato sauce, that's an 8-ounce can. And then the stewed tomatoes is, I think, what's like 4.5 or 15-ounce can. Yes, the raisins. Oh my goodness, the raisins taste so good in this. I do not like putting raisins in food. I never have before, but anytime that I knew a recipe or like a salad or anything had raisins, I'm like, ew, gross. But it made it so good. That was some cumin that I had put in there, and the jalapenos, of course. And Now we're gonna add some cinnamon in there. I really liked you could taste the cumin very, very good, and the cinnamon in it, and I love that. It tasted so good. I was like, oh man, that part is really good. Um, but I liked how the raisins gave it like a little bit of a sweet, like little bite to it here and there whenever you got a raisin. And I was like, oh wow, that's nice. I've never tried that before, but now I'm not gonna knock anything that has raisins in it now, going forward. So I'm very happy that we're doing, well, I'm doing this because I'm the one cooking the dishes, right? Um, and trying to branch out. And I will say that after the video was done filming and I gave my final thoughts, I can tell I can tell that my body does not do well with heat because I literally went into a hot flash afterwards. Like seriously, my face was red. Like all I did was take 2 bites and my face was red. I was like, "Oh my goodness." But it wasn't so hot that the heat didn't go away. You know what I mean? Like those are slivered almonds that I just added in, and that made it pretty good too. But I'm not supposed to technically eat those. But yeah, so with this though, I noticed that the heat doesn't stay in your mouth though. That's what's good. Is like you take 1 sip of water and the heat's gone. So I will say I like that about the dish. Next time I make it, I will do about half of the amount of the jalapenos. I hope you guys enjoy this video and you get to see my afterthoughts right now. Thank you for watching. All right, so here we are for the moment of truth. This said to sprinkle it with cheese at the end, so that's what I did. I didn't put any jalapenos on here. I was nervous with even just cooking with them. So we are going to try a bite though and make sure that it at least has a little bit of the raisin in there, and it does have a sliver of the almonds in there, but can't do too much of those. But I'm gonna get a little bit more rice just because I'm scared of the heat. I don't do any heat at all. It does smell really good though. It actually smells very good to me, and I'm very surprised by that, honestly, because I was very scared. If you have food anxiety and you have an issue with trying different things, you know where I'm coming from. That's actually pretty good. So it's a little spicy for me. So if I continued eating this, I would definitely need to just drink with it. But I feel like it's something that I can definitely handle, and I can definitely eat this. I love the raisins in it because it gives you that little pop of a little bit of sweetness, but it's not too sweet, so it's not like, oh, it kind of ruins it. Surprisingly, I like it. Holy cow, I'm very surprised by that. This tastes good. I think the guys are really gonna like it. My daughter, she might even like it, maybe. But if she knows that it has jalapenos in it, she probably won't even try it. So, I don't believe in lying though to her. So I will tell her the truth, but I will just leave the jalapenos out for her as well. But it's pretty good. You should try it. I don't know if this is authentic at all or if this is how people make it. My nose is already already running a little bit because my body does not know no spice. Like I don't eat anything with spice, so I'm already malfunctioning over here. But yeah, this is very good, and I think the cheese on top really plays a good role in it as well. So I would recommend this recipe. I would, especially if you're new to trying things. And I know I didn't choose the chicken right. I was supposed to get like a small, like, I think a small whole chicken and then like literally cut it up and use all the different parts. But I had chicken tenders already. So why buy something for something if you're already if you already have it. So it's good though. Go try it if you want.